You there.
What?
Where did you come from?
The lake house?
Strange. It looks like you just came out of the Jarl's private lake house.
Yeah. I did. I got lost.
Yeah, well, just make sure you don't get lost in anyone else's home. Live by our laws here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Okay, you lost?
Don't hurt anyone, don't steal anything. Same as anywhere else.
I'm a
Only
thief
the
and an
punishment here is
assassin. This is a
much,
horrible place.
Much worse.
Oh god, now I
The
really
Jarl
wanna
can tell
leave
you
again.
more, and help you get settled in. Might even have some quarters for you. I can take you to him if you like.
Alright, let's go.
Follow me. So, this is our farmland where we grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you ever want is leek, cabbage, and potato.
Okay.
If you have goods,
I like
the
potato.
merchants at the market up ahead will be happy to see you. Most of us have few belongings, just what we brought in with us.
Morning, Gulvar.
Morning, Ismar.
Above us is the sun under the ground.
What's your name?
It's strange
Ismar.
and no substitute for the real sun, of course, but these days it doesn't bother me.
What bothers me is the
Oh, yeah,
citadel
Field of
folk.
Green.
Take Jarlmand, for example, standing up there on his balcony looking down on us.
We can
Just
talk, but be
look at
quick.
him.
I don't want to talk.
Yeah, you're a really big man, aren't you?
Milk drinker.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your strapping new friend, Gulvar?
Oh, well, hello
We're
there,
on our
young
way
lady.
to see the Jarl.
I am
There'll be time for you to get your claws into our friend here
Married.
later.
I look forward to it. You should come for a drink at my tavern, the Golden
Oh,
Sentinel,
drinks.
tonight.
Yes, I'll be there.
Just about everyone's there after dark.
Be careful with Rastasia. She... Well, it's not my place to say. There's enough gossip in this place as it is. It's a small city after all.
Only 24 of us at the moment.
24.
23 if you don't count Brandis, who's
Probably more
halfway
people
to the
than
next
is in
life.
Whiterun.
Loki's barely managing to keep him alive.
This is the Citadel, where the Jarl and his guests live. If you manage to worm your way in with them, you might get to live here too.
Okay, I can do that.
Gulva, what do you think you're doing? You're meant to be working the Owl's farm, not trudging dirt into his citadel.
Hjormund, take it easy, would you? I was just showing our new friend here to the Jarl.
Well, how about you get back to work, and I take our new friend the rest of the way? If you don't work, none of us eat, Gulva. Remember that.
How could I forget?
Fine, I'll get back to work.
It was nice meeting you, my friend.
Yeah,
Stop by
Okay.
for a chat anytime you like.
bye.
I'm sorry about that. That probably sounded a bit harsh, but it's my job to make sure we all have enough to eat. I'm Jormund.
Hi.
Let's head up to the next floor then, shall we? Stay close behind me. Wouldn't want you getting lost now, would we? It's good to see a new face here. Haven't had any new arrivals in a while. Since Marius. But he mostly keeps to himself. Bit secretive, actually. Most people are pretty friendly though. And so they should be. This is the closest you'll get to Sovngarde in all of Tamriel.
Dude,
No
I've
crime,
been to
no
Sovngarde,
conflict.
and
Most folk
it
don't even
looks
bother
a lot
locking the
better
doors.
than this.
Even if you could steal something without breaking the dwarves' law, it's not as if you could sell it to anyone here.
Wanna bet on that?
Oh, welcome. I'm Gaia. Do come and say hello when you're free.
Always got her nose
Hello.
buried in a book, that one. Helps out Brawl down in the city, our resident expert about the history and laws of the Dwemer. Last I heard, they were trying to track down some dwarven artifacts. You should ask Brawl about it, if you're into that sort of thing.
Sure.
This is the Citadel kitchen. Remember to be polite to our cook Asanchi. She does her best with what she has, which isn't much.
Okay. Hi.
Now let's head up to the Jarl's floor. Alright, so we're about to meet Jarl Metellus. There's a couple of things you should know about him, if you want to make a good impression. First, he was the first one here. Well, he was here before the rest of us anyway.
Yeah, I read his
So the
journal.
Citadel is his,
Oh, he
and
read
we're
it to
all his
me.
guests. Second, he's very protective of this place and won't tolerate anyone disturbing the peace. So be on your best behaviour and you should be fine. This is the top of the Citadel. The bathhouse is off limits, and I'm not even sure what's behind the gold door. Only the Jarl has ever gone in there.
Where there's the spider webs? That's gross. Can you not remove that? Also, where's the bath of limits?
Alright, you're on your own from here. I've got lazy farmers to supervise. Good luck with the Jarl, and I'll see you around.
Bye. Have a nice day. Hey.
The Jarl's waiting for you on his balcony, on your left.
Okay, what's your story?
What? Did you say something to me?
Oh, are you deaf? Yes, I asked you about your stories.
No use talking to me, young'un. Can't hear a word you're saying. Both me ears went years ago. Still got my one good eye, though. All I need. Used to be a vigilant Ostender till I slipped up. You take it from me. You ever find yourself toe-to-toe with a flame atronach, you make sure you put some distance between you before you kill it. Otherwise, whoosh. Eyes, ears, and hair gone, all at the same time.
Okay, do you know way out of here?
Didn't catch a word. And I'll be honest, being deaf ain't half so bad as you'd think. No one bothering you, asking questions.
Okay, goodbye.
Still can't hear ya.
Okay.
The Jarl's waiting for you on his balcony, on your left.
Yep, I'll go there now. Hey.
There's a face I don't recognize. Welcome to my city. I'm Jarl Metellus. Tell me, what is your name?
I'm Era Havel.
It's always exciting to meet a new member of our small community. Now, before I forget, since you're here for good, you'll need some quarters. Here's a key to the last vacant chambers down in the city, between Brawl and Luki. It's all yours. Now tell me, what brings you to my city?
Actually, you sent me here from the future to save the city.
I sent you here? I'm not sure what you mean.
Here's the letter you will write shortly after the city is destroyed.
Well, let's see. This is my handwriting.
Yes?
The victims of an unspeakable atrocity. I will open a portal that will take you into the past. You must go back. This is real, isn't it?
Yes.
I've even toyed with the idea of creating a portal between 2 points in time, with Brawl's help. But that's odd. My letter makes no mention of what caused the disaster. I suppose I was in a hurry. So tell me, what's going to happen to us?
I don't know, lots of people burned.
That's exactly what I saw when I first discovered this place, several years ago. It seems whatever happened then is going to happen again. I think it has something to do with the dwarves' law. This is bad. This is very, very bad.
The dwarves' law?
Yes. You see, the dwarves who built this place left inscriptions. Brawl hasn't been able to fully translate them, but we understand some parts. This warning keeps coming up. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. We think that breaking the law here will cause some kind of event. The truth is, I've used the dwarves' law to frighten my people into obedience, and it's worked so far. But someone's about to break that law. Let me think. Your arrival here is exactly what I need. You've helped me a great deal by bringing this note to my attention. I wonder if you could do me another favor.
What do you want?
I need you to investigate the city, talk to my people, Help them, if it'll win their trust. You can even go through their possessions, if you have to. You
Isn't
must
that
work
against
out
law?
who is going to break the dwarves' law. Once you have a name, come back and tell me immediately. As Jarl, I authorize you to go anywhere you need to go, including private homes. But if someone asks you to leave, you should do so immediately.
Okay, if I'll help you, will you get me back to my own time and out of the city and shower me in the riches I was promised?
I can't promise either of those things, but I will certainly do everything within my power to help you once you've helped my people. And of course, if you decide to stay, I would make sure you enjoy a comfortable life here. Now what do you say?
So
Will
do I
you
get
help
20
me?
virgins to help me? Yes, I'll help you.
Thank you. Now, you mustn't tell anybody where you're from or what may be about to happen here. People do foolish things when they panic. If it helps you, you're welcome to borrow the book on my desk. It contains the names and addresses of my subjects. Just don't show it to anyone. Goodbye for now, and good luck. I don't need to tell you what will happen if you fail.
Okay. Okay. Oh shit. I'm so stupid, oh my god. I was playing Minecraft earlier and well, when you sneak you don't fall off a block and I just tried to do that here. Stupid. Where, oh, we can't even steal potato soup! Thing on your desk. Citizen arrival log.
Okay, brawl people. Guy is deceased. City, typical lazy nogs. Visit keep occupied. Okay. Harold deceased. Evicted, no role, not able to work. Multiple complaints about requesting for help with missing fortune. Hyomund, not but obedient. Imperial. Senate Lucifer. Okay, sounds interesting. No potential. Okay. Damn. Nice and missing. How's the Lord Circle? Lots of potential. Okay, you have a clothing store? Brandas has upset our subject with claims about ancient evil in the city. The entrance deceased. Original of Stendar. Died searching underground tunnels.
Oh, and me in Office Chambers assigned role trespass in my lake house. There is no... I thought... What was the guy's name again? Someone with A. He's not in here, as far as I can see. Shouldn't he be in here, question mark? Is it Mario? Simone? No. Okay. Well, thank you for that. I will investigate. Oh, hi.
Nice to see someone in the Citadel who isn't an Imperial for a change.
Okay. I read your journal.
Hey there.
What's your story?
Well, as you know, the Jarl is my father. Or, at least, that's what he tells people. What he doesn't tell anyone is that I'm adopted.
Are you
And the
named
worst
after,
part
like,
is,
a
I don't even know why
drummer
he adopted me in the first
and
place.
a drummer?
I mean, he doesn't seem to care about me at all. Sometimes I feel more like his prisoner than his daughter. If we weren't trapped in here, I'd run away in a heartbeat.
Your father sounds very controlling.
Oh, he really is. He's always telling everyone what to do. I don't know how everyone puts up with him. Did you know he calls this place his citadel? And he and his friends don't do any work. Everything gets done by the people down in the city. He'll probably try to make you work for him too.
Yeah, well,
But
he already did
don't
that.
just do whatever he says. People around here should really learn to stand up to him.
Do you know way out of here?
You know my father would be upset to hear you ask that. I love it. Me, I'm not even allowed out of the Citadel.
Really?
I'm so bored. Father doesn't want me mixing with the common folk. He's all, why don't you read one of the books Gaia brought you? Books? Pfft. I'm almost 18. I want to have fun, like normal girls my age. or do anything to take my mind off where I am. I thought about getting one of those awful Nord tattoos. Father would hate that. But then that bitch Asanchi told me about her skooma habit.
Oh, I have skooma.
I don't want to drink it. Oh, but if I get some, I just know I could get that junkie to spill her guts about everyone in this place.
Oh, I have skooma. I have some skooma.
You got some? Well done. Now, take it down to Asanchi in the kitchen and see if you can squeeze her for information. It'll be hilarious.
Ooh. Amazing. I actually want to keep that for myself though, and I don't think I have any more skooma with me. No, I only have one. I thought I had some red waters. Wait, you're not allowed to go in there apparently. So let's just not go in there because we don't want to break the law. Hello? Why am I racist for thinking she would be a Khajiit?
I'm a little busy, but...
Okay.
What do you need?
Full on drugs, what's your story?
Why, you think if you butter me up, I'll start making food for you, too?
Yes. Sweet rolls, please.
Forget it. My kitchen's for Citadel residents only. Go make your own food.
Okay, I just want to talk to you.
Well, fine. My story? I'm the Citadel cook. In this life. Not exactly how I thought my life would end up.
Has someone told
But
you
it's
already?
better than it was on the surface.
What was your life like on the surface?
That. Seems like a long time ago. I had a very easy life for myself in Markarth. Married to a silver merchant. Maybe it was a little too easy. I was bored. A lot. Started looking for something to do. A friend introduced me to Skooma. It was fun. For a while. But you know how it goes. I was a living cliche. Lost my husband, my home, my easy life. Then I found myself doing things I'm not proud of. That's when I realized if I couldn't keep myself away from the skooma, I'd have to keep it away from me. So when I found the entrance to this place, I knew what I had to do. Haven't touched the stuff since. Still get the cravings. Sometimes I'd kill for one last bottle. But no point in thinking about it down here. Right.
Well... Do you know a way out of here?
I got myself trapped in here for a good reason. No way I'm going back up there. So, no, I don't know a way out, and I wouldn't want to know.
I have some skooma.
Is that what I think it is? Can I have it?
Only if you spill some tea.
Whatever you want. I could give you food or information. You find out all sorts of secrets being the chef in a place like this. Will that do?
Of course, tell me a secret about this place.
Well, there's Marius. He's growing plants in his room that can really only be used for making poisons. Not sure what he's up to, but it's nothing good.
Okay, tell me more.
Have you met Saphira Indomitus downstairs? Saphira despises that rude bastard. I don't blame her. Not that she'd ever say it to his face.
Tell me more.
There's barely enough food to feed everyone in the city, but the Jarl insists on double rations. I don't see how he could be eating that much.
Tell me a secret.
The Jarl told me to stop saying this, but I think this citadel is haunted. I swear I've heard wailings in the halls at night after everyone is asleep.
Is it a weird Imperial guy telling you not to go to the lake house? Alright, you've earned this.
Oh, gods. I've missed this. my God, that's good. A little weak, heavy on the nightshade, light on the moon sugar, but it feels like home. Thank you. This'll be our little secret, right?
Of course.
Ooh, now, I'd better finish up in the kitchen before the hallucinations really kick in.
Okay. You enjoy yourself. Ooh, there's an unsent letter. Dearest Rowan, I know this letter will never reach you, but I want to write to you anyway. One of my neighbors here said it might help me get closure, whatever that means. I wish I could tell you how sorry I am about what happened. You must be wondering why I just disappeared one day. I think you know I would never leave you, so by now you probably assumed I'm dead and moved on. I wouldn't blame you. If you have, Markov is a hard place, and you'll need all the help you can get, and our son will need a father. I just need to write this down. I love you. If you want. Well, interesting. He abandoned his wife. Good to know. We can use that to, I don't know, do things. Oh, god damn it, I just... I wanna just steal. The urge. It's killing me. Hello, you.
Hello, Petal. What a pretty thing you are.
Goodbye, you. Weirdo. Wait, Marius. What? I forgot what they were saying about you, but someone mentioned you.
Hello, Petal.
Okay, shut up.
What a pretty thing you are.
Yeah, I know, I'm gorgeous. What's your story?
My story? It's about a quiet man who preferred to keep to himself. Short and sharp.
Okay, do you know way out of here?
Yes, I do. Death.
Yeah, I already knew
Death
that.
is the only way out of here.
Okay, goodbye.
You do that.
Have a nice day. Anything interesting? Oh my god, I just... steal. Ooh, you have a book about the night, mommy. I'm the listener. Can I help you with something? And another book about the night, mommy.
Hello, Petal.
Okay, yeah.
What a
Don't
pretty
talk to me.
thing you are.
Goodbye. Hi, you.
We can talk, but be quick. Domitus could be back any second.
Okay, what's the story?
I'm
Quick.
Saphira. I'm from Markarth, from a part called the Warrens. If
Oh,
you've never gone
yeah,
there,
it's shit down
don't.
there.
Just don't. About a year ago, I met a guy there. Said he was there for business. Nobody has any business being in the Warrens. But he had coin, and when he saw me, I saw a way out. Long story short, I followed him here. The more I think about it, though, I would have been better off in the Warrens with the beggars and skeevers.
Really, why? You wanna get away from Domitos? Should
Guess
I
you
kill
haven't met him,
for
huh?
you?
Take my advice. Stay as far away from him as you can.
Okay, don't the laws here protect you from him?
If only. Look, whoever dreamt up the dwarves' law didn't think it through. Maybe it was meant to protect people, but what it really does is make everybody too afraid to stand up for themselves or challenge people in power, and Domitus knows that. He's next in line as Jarl of this place, so he gets his way by threatening to punish anyone who doesn't do what he wants. He's never physically hit anyone here, but the point is, he doesn't have to. I've seen him make grown men cry. Nords, they don't cry easily.
That's true.
I cry most days. I think about leaving him, but where would I go? He says he'd make sure I wound up living in poverty again, like poor old Dooley.
Is there anything I can do here to help?
No, interfering will only make things worse. The only way you can help me is to find a way out of this city, or do something about the dwarves' law. I don't know if there's a way out or not, but there are places beneath this city nobody has ever explored. If I were you, I'd start with the tunnels.
I'll do my best.
Well, I suppose that's all I can ask for.
Do you know where of you?
Funny, I was gonna ask you the same question.
Yeah, bye.
Alright, but we never had this chat, okay?
Okay. Well then, where do we go first? Hey, lady.
Help! There's a looter coming into the city.
What did you see?
I saw a man come down the shaft, but he was armed and he looked like a looter.
Okay.
If he makes it into the city and
I'm
starts
ready.
attacking people, he'll break the dwarves' law, and who knows what will happen. You
Okay.
have to stop him.
I will. Don't panic. I'm panicking.
Everybody, go home and lock your doors.
Okay. Oh, hi. Looter.
Ha! Found you!
You're no match for the Dragonborn. Nice. Potions. Okay, guys. Let's deal with you. Press the wrong button. Get wrecked.
Time to finish this!
Get wrecked. Alright, anyone else? Come on.
Is someone there?
Oh, that would be fun
Don't
if
do
you...
that.
You think, is there more coming down? Could we like kill them? Shit, that was stupid. Dark Brotherhood, hey! I'm the listener! Oh. I'm the listener! That was against the tenants! You piece of garbage! Are you one of the new ones? God damn, who hired these people? Did I just break one of the tenants? I'm sorry, Mom, but he attacked first. My sweet child, if Quintus thinks he can hide from his own family, he is an even greater disappointment than I thought. He may have eluded his other siblings, but I know you won't let me down as stated. Take some of your playthings and find out where the venomous little spider is hiding. And when you find him, sweetling, do what you... Oh, there's an